Hello, hello, my dear angels. Welcome to Angelic Sky Tarot. My dear air signs, this reading is going to be for you for the month of March 2021. So if you are Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, this reading is for you. We will look what type of energies you will be working with in the month of March. So my dear guides and angels, please give me accurate information for my dear air signs to tell them what type of energies and challenges they might face, in the next month, in this month of March. So I will be doing a Celtic Cross spread, and the first card that I will pull is the archetype card, which will represent the current situation, of the month. And here we have the energy of the Queen, and if you notice, it came upside down in an upside down position, so we will have to look at the shadow attribute of this card. But let's read about the Queen. What's the light attribute first? So Queen usually radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Okay, so it's this beautiful regal energy, energy of receptivity, energy of healing, energy of connection, of taking care of people, and it's being fair, it's being regal, it's carrying yourself with confidence. And so the shadow attribute of this card is becoming arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding. So sometimes we know that queens can be capricious, and it's probably using your power, in order to control someone, maybe trying to manipulate something, so maybe some of you will be more capricious or more demanding, or so let's see. It's an interesting energy to work with, an interesting challenge. Okay, I will be shuffling some more cards and see what other challenging energy will be either helping or hindering you. And here we have 5 of Cups. So it's loss and pleasure. So 5 is usually a change, and it's feeling some sort of change, and it's unrest inside, it's a shift. It's feeling a certain opposition, inside, kind of disruption, feeling uncomfortable with something, feeling stressful, unsettling. And especially 5 of Cups, so it's possibly dealing with an old issue, maybe with an old friend or old connection. It's grief about the past. So even though you think that it's a friend or a situation that's challenging you, it's an old energy that's been sitting in you and is challenging you from time to time, where you become childish, capricious, manipulative, like you possibly could be demanding love or some sort of approval through others, and kind of manipulating their feelings. So it's feeling unhappy or unsettled yourself, and because of that, maybe demanding something of others, maybe demanding more of their attention, or could be feeling jealous or feeling inadequate because someone is doing better than you, or they're not spending as much time with you, or something like that. So feeling some sort of irritation and challenge, okay, feeling this certain grief. So you definitely feeling this loss and pleasure, and you are trying to find out, so what is really going on, so it's good that you will be getting to the root of the problem. So dealing with this certain irritation that's been challenging you. So this is your recent past, and here we have 5 of Wands. Notice we have another 5. So here it's like you are definitely being challenged by your emotions, and the recent past is also a certain it's like energy of strife, it's Saturn in Leo. It's about self-confidence, I believe, it's about being challenged about your stability. I feel like you reached some certain stability in the past and some certain confidence that you can deal with stressful situations. You feel like maybe you established yourself already somewhere, maybe at work, maybe at home, maybe you felt like you had a solid group of friends. So you felt pretty comfortable, in a certain stable situation, and suddenly the stability has been challenged, and that is causing you a lot of irritation. Maybe you're having troubles with your friends, with your family. Maybe you have to move and relocate, and find a new place, and you no longer feel comfortable in the home where you live. Maybe it's about, again, you have to find another job, or you're feeling like you're losing your creativity, or maybe whatever you're doing, you imagine it to be different, the way you're going to be doing a certain thing, and it is more challenging for you when you really anticipate it. So it's definitely a certain change and like stress for you and disruption, and it almost creates opposition, and you are trying to find other people who you possibly could blame, for this unsettling feeling. So it's important at this point to go inside and see, how to go about it, because change is certainly always challenging, but you cannot ask other people to change things for you, and you cannot manipulate other people to be a certain way. You have to kind of trust yourself and work, although it is challenging to work on yourself, and allow the changes to happen, but also you are the one who is responsible, how you're going to act or how you're going to change your life and what is changing in your life, and change is necessary. It's necessary for development, for growth, for moving forward. Life is all about change. So let's see what is at the base of the problem. What is causing all of this? And here we have material happiness. We have 9 of Cups. So we know that 9s are about attainment, feeling comfortable, feeling achieved, feeling abundant, feeling valuable, acquiring valuable things, having peace of mind, feeling security and harmony. But here we have your beautiful 9 emotional cups, coming in upside down position. So again, you're feeling like maybe you built a castle out of the sand, that everything that you thought was solid around you is truly changing, shifting, and not really supporting your current reality. So whatever you have attained, you're not really satisfied with, and it's not making you happy. You feel like your dreams are not coming true. You're looking at reality through kind of, you're taking your pink glasses off, sort of, and seeing reality for what it is. So I definitely see the time when you will need to go inside. You will need to see where this loss and pleasure is coming from. So let's see. We have your crowning thoughts. With the crowning thoughts, you have 4 of Swords, and it's an interesting card. We have rest from strife. So it's Jupiter in Libra. We know that Jupiter is a planet of luck, and Libra is all about like balance, all about scaling things out. So 4 of Swords is actually usually a passive card. So where you really need to seek stability is in your mind, so you need to relax, you need to calm down, you need to actually go within, and you need to meditate and see what is causing you that irritation, this loss of pleasure, this grief, because something is surfacing that's been on your mind, and it's going to be on your mind. Something is resurfacing like this. It's really gonna challenge you, so you need to reset, reset from, yes, everything was kind of going forward and you felt like you were moving along, but things are changing and life is forever a flux, and it seems like it is a challenging situation and it's causing you a lot of discomfort. So it's time to quiet your mind and think about it. So let's see what's in your near future. 2 of Swords, we have a choice. So it's not knowing what's going to happen next. It's it's sort of like through quieting your mind, you will go into this time of non-action. It's standing still. It's standing still and just maybe you don't have to take to make a decision or to take any action at this time. It's important to just just to be in this moment for a little while. So we know that twos are about choices, and they're about propositions and offers and certain compromises and different options. So it's like you're standing at the crossroads of life, and you will stand still for a little while, but then you have to move forward, because again, life is about movement, and you're deciding which way to take, whether you're going to relocate, whether you're going to change your group of friends, where you're going to change your job, so there's going to be a decision, and you will have to make a decision inside yourself to make yourself happy. You have to realize that you cannot ask other people to make you happy. You have to find that happiness within. So let's look at your emotional fears. And we have Ace of Swords in reverse. So Ace of Swords is usually possibly new idea, yes, new offer, new action. It's new ground, new concept. It's an answer. It's readiness to act, to move forward. But you feel like you're not ready to move forward because you felt so darn comfortable, in your stability, in your routine, in whatever you have already built for yourself. And suddenly you have to change, and you feel like you might not even have a choice. You're not sure where to go forward. What makes you happy anymore. You're not sure. You're not sure if anything is bringing you pleasure or satisfaction anymore. The world is changing very rapidly out there, and everything is sort of collapsing around us. Certain values and views that we had before, everything is changing. So it is really hard to find your ground, to really find your passion. So you're trying to see where are you going, and you are afraid. It's bringing real fear into your life. So let's see how other people see you. They see you as High Priestess. So they actually see you as someone who is capable to take the chance, and someone who is able to step into the unknown, someone who learned about life from the experience and not just by the books. You have stepped into these levels of uncomfort over and over again. You have trusted your guts. So people are seeing you as someone who can think independently, who has a lot of mature beliefs, who is very modest, and who actually likes to be by themselves a lot. So they will see you as you are kind of maybe protecting yourself, or where you're in this phase where you don't necessarily want to be around many people, where you will be trying to find your balance. You will be listening deeply to your own desires, and whatever you will find in that quietness will really help you to attain the next level. You will receive the answer, what's next for you in life, and that's for listening to your own gut. So I feel a lot of mystery, I feel a lot of initiation, that you will be going through within. It's going through the veil, it's kind of waking up from these illusions, becoming naked, becoming like things will become apparent to you. Okay, you will become sensitive, you will become innocent, you will kind of become vulnerable, in the situation. You will feel extremely vulnerable in the situation. You will feel extremely emotionally vulnerable in a situation, and you will truly need to, once and for all, to balance yourself out. You cannot depend on other people. You cannot be capricious. You cannot make any demands. You are the one who is going to be your own healer, your own guide. You will tap into your intuition. This is your hopes for the reality. You wish to find your way. You want to be a chariot. You want to move forward. You want to feel confidence. You want to keep going. Possibly a lot of you want to relocate. A lot of you want to travel. Maybe some of you need to buy a car. So you want to be on the road. You want to feel the movement. You want to feel like a winner. You want to conquer. Those are your true desires. You want people to see that you just have a lot to offer to the world, and you're a very balanced person. Let's see the outcome. The true outcome is Queen of Discs. So what a beautiful card. So you are a queen after all, and you are able to radiate this regal feminine, meaning you will be confident. Confident in what? In passivity. In being able to receive reality as it is. Being able to find your ground and resources with the current circumstances and situations. Being able to ground others. Being able to nourish others. Being able to save up. To create a base. To establish family. To establish foundation. Maybe even establish some sort of business. So it's you finding the right home for yourself and others. You being the center, the core of the family. Other people are going to be able to depend on you. So you are the one who is kind of organize your own life, and you're going to become a core of your own life. No longer will you depend on others to make you happy. You will be the generator of your own happiness, and actually you will create a lot of wealth and stability for others, and you're kind of setting it in motion. And most of this comforting energies you will feel in December and January, so I know we're doing reading for March, but this is what's being set in motion. You're going to be going through some decision makings, through some realizations, from some meditative moments, and so by the end of this year you will feel more confidence, more stability, and feeling extremely confident and structured. Okay, so let's see, I want to clarify certain the Two of Swords, and that it's been clarified by the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is seeing chances, seeing new opportunities, not giving up, on new passions. So you will be able to find that love within, and take the right chance, make the right decision. So it's blended pleasure. It's Luna, which is moon in Cancer. So it's actually finding stability within your family as well, possibly even guiding others, by straightening and figuring things out within. You will be able to even help others, and others will be able to rely on you more so. Okay, so let's pull another card from this oracle, and I believe this is the card that wanted to come out. We have a card of relationship, and as you can see, it's a very passionate one. It's a relationship that will cause some friction. It possibly is someone you have attachment to, and there might be a conflict between you two, because in order for you to see your own attachment to this person, that this person in all honesty doesn't own you anything, and because you maybe like them or you've been friends with them, you feel like they are obligated to respond or give you something. But remember, you always gave it to them, out of your own willingness, and in honesty, they don't own you anything. And what they're showing you, that you still have that attachment, and whenever you're not getting what you want out of people, you start feeling like Five of Cups. You start feeling disappointment, and you start feeling grief inside. So it's first of all establishing the correct relationship with yourself, finding that balance within. Okay, and if you want to give something to someone, don't expect anything in return. Give it out of your heart, and find that balance within, to not to demand anything extra of the relationships. Do find people who feed you in a sense, who you feel comfortable with. Is surround yourself by meaningful people. But through difficult times, it's good when you can rely on them and people are willing to give it back to you, the attention you gave to them. But sometimes you have to realize that you also have to be sensitive to how other people feel, and they might not always be ready to give what you want at that moment. It doesn't mean that they're bad people. Your responsibility is always to take care of yourself, and it's the same for them. So possibly they might not be able to give that energy back to you, and so don't feel disappointed. Take care of yourself. It's what the situation is demanding. You to actually find that strength within to take care of yourself. So let's pull another card for you from my postcards. And here we have, as you see, this woman who is thinking about life, who is taking time to sit down and kind of, gaze kind of out in the space and possibly think about the realities of her life. So it's your time too. It's Four of Swords, reminds me of that. Take the time out, kind of think about things, be in the just being, not in the doing, and allow things to unfold the way they come. Okay, so my dear air signs, hopefully this was helpful for you, and you will have exciting month of March. You'll explore this energy of Queen. If you like the reading, please put a like, to my video, and I will see you soon. Okay, my dear air signs, I forgot to give you your romantic angels reading, so I will do this right now. So for those of you who are looking for a romantic forecast, this is for coupled people who are already in relationships. So let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so if you're having some friction between your partners and you're trying to again manipulate, or demand certain ways of behavior from your loved ones, let go of control, allow things to develop naturally. So for those of you who are single and possibly looking for romantic adventure, this is your card. So release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So possibly somewhere on subconscious level you're still attached to someone from the past, or you have an attachment to someone, so in order to meet someone new, you have to truly free yourself from that energy, or possibly the person you will attract into your life will have similar qualities and cause kind of same issues. So in order for you to move forward, you really need to release something from the past. So hopefully this was helpful. Thank you so much again for watching.